Hi everyone, this is GoldBroGaming and I'm coming at you with the next episode of llhall-a, a Cyberpunk bartender action. In last episode, we got to meet the cybernetic robotic jailbait that was Dorothy, and I still don't really know how I feel about her. I mean, she's awesome, but God, she makes me feel just so worried that we'll be arrested just for talking to her. And then we also had Mr. Donovan come in, actually, before that. He was honestly rather conflicting, if I must say so myself. I mean, he actually showed a bit of a kind of multi-layered personality in a way before turning into an utter douche again. So, it's like, at least, there's a chance there. Maybe there's a flicker of hope within his personality. I always say that even if you're the hugest asshole ever, eventually some nice shit has to come out. Boom! Anyway, so yeah. Pardon the cursing, we'll go and head forward. Now, at the end of last episode, we met Jamie. Apparently everyone knows Jamie, and they ordered one big sunshine cloud and one gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay, so we're going to start with the big sunshine cloud, which, that really sounds like something I drink, except it's bitter. It might be girly and stuff, but bitter. I've never cared much for bitter drinks at all. Now, as we remember, the big drinks, the heavily fertile ones, are double everything. And so the optional crime machine, it seems like lately I've just kind of been going forward without making them drunk. I'm trying to get the more honest opinion, which it sucks. I don't know if that actually changes it. Like, if I'm going to get them drunk, they'll actually tell me more. This apparently tastes like old chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel, too. I'm going to say caramel. That sounds like it kind of tastes good, but then you think about it, it's like, I don't know about that. Also, I hope you appreciate that the camera is in a different corner. Now it just kind of blocks out. I kept trying to decide. In last episode, I was looking down, I'm like, oh my God, I blocked all the text. They have no idea. Like, what if they're deaf and they can't hear me talking and they can't read it? Trust me, do not trust the YouTube, the captions. Don't trust them. I've made that mistake in my life. Don't do it. It doesn't work out. You see the serious eyes behind the glasses? It doesn't work out. Anyway, so I moved it up here mainly because, there's only the llhall-a sign. You all know what I'm saying. It's in the title, Cyber Bartender, I can't say it. It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's too awesome for words, basically. Anyway, so got brown snack extract, so optional crime train, and all on the rocks and blended. So it's basically like a alcoholic frappuccino, which is definitely something I would drink. Like, I've always stayed away from the really nice tasting alcoholic drinks. Okay, so there's the sun cloud. Okay, so where's next? Is it slot 2 that I do? Okay. You see, it said next, but I'm thinking it actually meant like slot 2. Okay, now in slot 2, we have the gut punch, which we actually made for Dawson earlier. And I actually don't know whose drink is what. I kind of have forgotten, which is bad YouTubing on my part. So I'm gonna a little bit of alcohol into this one. I'm gonna hope that it's for Jamie and not Dorothy. Aged and mixed. Look, we've already done that. This is gonna be our second drink. It's gonna be wait. Boom, second drink, perfect. I'm a bartender, y'all. I'm a bartender. That's what it is. Okay, and so here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Wait, Dorothy didn't do it. I did. Oh wait, he bought it. She bought it for him, that's right. I was about to say, I'm like, don't you be giving someone else Jill's, Jill needs a tip. Jill needs money. She's got that shining finger game or whatever she got paid for and everything. Don't be, whatever. I can't formulate words today. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. Oh, thank you. There we go. It's my job. It's my job, and I prefer the thanks, so I don't spit in your drinks. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, Jamie, you're going down the road. You're going down that road. You're going to be in Cyberpunk jail. Mr. Cable ripoff going to be going to Cyberpunk jail. You need a price list. I have a convenient card with updated fees. Oh, my God. It's funny. I mean, originally freaking out, but it's just kind of funny now. I love Dorothy's personality. I'm like, yeah, you give me money. Because she's probably what? She's not actually a young age. So that's the thing is, how old is she again? Did we find out? She's probably older than Jill. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. Or No, thank you. It's not about that. Thank God. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line means tracking nanomachines and the other person after... Ooh! Subtracting FTD. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Y'all go read it. Go read it. I hope I'm pointing the right way. Go read it. I'm not going to say, That's a little bit out of my vocabulary of decency. Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. That could be true. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Girl, don't you pull that X-File stuff. You just tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they are released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way the authorities can chase down the attacker. So, what if you get like alerted during sex? What if you're like, ooh, something spooked me? And there. And suddenly the other person has to go get like nanomachines taken out of them, scarred for life. You're just standing in there, you're like, oh, this is lovely, lovely, lovely sex. And then the door opens, you're like, seriously. Girl, Dorothy, you sweet, but you seem like a handful. It's kind of buggy, though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on the wedding night, and bam! What'd I say? Bam, you're wrong. Or Alexis Mateo, depending on what you found. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've monitored myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. Damn, girl. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Okay, yeah, she's like, you can ask me something. I'm going to ask you how many parts you still got together. Are you more cable or are you more, what is it? Probably, what's a good one? I guess it'd be Terminator. Are you more cable or more Terminator? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on. That's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. You totally do care. You care that you got jilted. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. God, you such robo-pedo jailbait. You just gonna send so many people to jail. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. I know, right? It's weird. It's like you're like, ooh, robo-pedo jailbait, and you're like, oh, you're entertainment, so hard. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Exactly. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my Jill. I need your goodly hands first. Yeah. That poor guy. I mean, no matter what happened in China when he was there, like, damn, they are just girls, Lord. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry, you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Oh, he's sweet. He's sweet. He's a cable, but he's got like this nice personality. You're the nicest person I've served. Besides the robo-pedo jailbait. And technically Kim was nice, but she accused me of murder. So, you literally, and that's something odd I never hear myself say. He is the nicest person compared to the person who accused me of murder and someone who's a robo-pedo. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars blast. Mars. Better not give him any other kind of blast to drink by accident. Okay, Mars. Well, why did I mess that up? Mars blast. Mars, right there. I like how... Oh, no. I almost put the wrong one. I'm trying to have like 100% accuracy this episode. Watch me mess up now. Yeah, I'm doing good. Two karma train, all blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planning. Sounds like me the first time I went on a date. I was over there just panicking. I was all red in the face. I thought I was going to die of asphyxiation. Mars blast. You see, I've served these before. Like, y'all gotta give me a challenge here. Bitter and mild, just like water. Lord. We went from some sweet 80s sitcom that was kind of perverted to like Saving Private Ryan in all of 5 seconds. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. Ooh, philosophical. Philosophical. You got some wisdom behind that eyepiece and the Tony Stark, you know, when the you kind of look like you know a very grizzled older brother of Tony Stark. But you haven't been to war, No, not to an official one at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. Ooh, he's an assassin. Don't piss him off, don't give him the wrong drinks, otherwise we're gonna be assassinated. I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Yeah, definitely clean. That's why you're asking about those nanomachines earlier. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Oh, Lord. Lord, Jill, you live somewhere dangerous. You work somewhere. Oh, by the way, besides the danger, television is on now. Desi commented earlier and told me television was on. I had no idea what she was talking about. I totally forgot you could change the channels. And I love that there's like a little Rick and Morty. We got, you know, Andros. We watch Protect. We're just going to have the news on. And it's got like, you know, Evil Bunny. The Evil Bunny with a question mark. I don't know. Hey, where are you? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know that. You tried asking her? Why everybody got robotic parts? Hell, if I'm going to be in the future, I'm probably going to have a robotic part like a big plate in my head. Honestly, I get all this replaced and just have like thick cybernetic hair and I just be like, you know, just the top, all I got to do is run my brush through it. But one thing that pisses me off every day is I go more and more bald every day. It's like when I'm on recording, I'm always trying to be like, keep the forehead up. Yeah, the forehead's high, but keep the forehead up. Don't let them see you and don't look down. Because, you know, all this. I wear a hat every time I go out. Security issues. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery, which is true. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Boom. Hey, you know, I've been actually thinking about it. We read that article about the woman saving another woman, or another person. I originally thought it could be Say, the one from, I think it was episode 2. We're actually getting a few episodes in now. But it was probably the boss. It's probably Dana, because, I don't know, it strikes me as something she kind of do. Granted, we've met a lot of women, but I'm pretty sure it's referencing one of the women we have met. And I doubt it's Dorothy, because Dorothy and Kim are very sweet, but Dorothy's kind of probably off with the John somewhere, not even worried about the mess. And Kim, we've seen how she does in stressful situations, like, she, you know, they said it was like an attempted suicide or something, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's like how she's over there, murder. She would be over there, suicide, you know. Girl jump off and she'd be like, I tried to help her. I was telling her suicide, don't do it. And she jumped anyway, you know. So, yeah, I'm voting that. I'm going to go on simple say it's Dana. I thought it was Dave. I think it's Dana. It's Scifi. Dana, Donna. Who knows? I know. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Oh, like football. Break. All right. Got this lovely load screen that has all the interesting paperwork. And I love how Jill looks. She looks just like so badass right here and everything. We're going to save because we have a hollow plant and everything. Now let me check and see how long this has gone on. You know, we're at 15 minutes, but in all honesty, guys, I've been trying to cut down on the overall recording time. And I think it'd be a good idea if I ended this episode here. We've covered some. I mean, it's not much. You just mainly dealt with my colorful dialogue and everything. I'm wonderful. Thank you. Yes. But I'm trying to cut the episodes down because, y'all have lives. There's the pandemic and all this. There's the Rona going around, making people sick and everything, and everybody stay inside. But I got to stop doing these hour-long episodes. Hell, I wouldn't want to talk to myself for an hour or watch myself talk for an hour. I hope I don't talk to myself for an hour. They say people who talk to themselves have money in the bank, and yeah, no. Anyways, guys, this is GoldBroGaming. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you found anything you enjoyed from this all. And more importantly, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. We're like I've said, we are in hard times and we all need to stick together. We need to be there for one another and everything will work out in the end. So this is Todd for me. And you didn't see them this episode. I showed them last episode, but Gamer Pup Odin and Gamer Pup Titan have been sleeping. So they're actually down there sleeping. Or actually, no, Odin's actually looking at me. He saw me here say his name, and now he's like, what you want? He's like, you want me up, what you want? Anyways, guys, so I hope you'll be around for the next episode of Valhalla. And honestly, I have no idea what's coming. I'm still doing the standing episodes, exercise, mix it up, trying to be healthy in what little ways I can. Still dealing with that glare from my glasses. And I really don't know what to expect with what's coming up. This game has thrown me for a loop more than anything that I think I've ever played. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And probably we will just be sticking with this game for now. And I don't really know how long it can be. These novel games could be a good while. So don't be surprised if randomly one day I get on and you're like, ooh, Valhalla. And then it's like something else. Which I will continue Valhalla. And I know y'all are like, ooh, he stopped some games. No, I actually really like Valhalla. I will continue Valhalla. But yeah, I am thinking about mixing in for either the Saturday or the Tuesday posting schedule, mixing something in. And I'm being kind of on a sci-fi kick. I don't really want to, you know me, I always try to surprise people with what I have. And I've been keeping my ear to the indie circuit. And I've seen some really awesome games come in that I think you'd all like. And I've seen some games that are probably well known. Like, I've always talked about the possibility of a Stardew Valley or even in my time at Porsche. I love those games. Oh, I love those games. The little romances and everything, just having fun. You know, but anyways, guys, I will leave it here, and thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in a different shirt with hopefully a little more extra hair in the next episode. Llhall-a says bye. I say bye. Dogs say bye. Bye-bye.